Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to go ahead and give my review on Married to Medicine. All right, so the episode starts off where it left off. Everybody is demolishing that lasagna that Eugene made. I know Eugene can cook. I know that food was good. I know that lasagna was good. Anyways, y'all heard when Heavenly said if I was with Eugene, I would be fat as Fuck. um, Girl, let's just talk, okay? You know, sometimes I just be wanting to talk. Girl. Anila. Anila says that she has a PI, a private investigator, and that she was going to take a polygraph, or either they wanted her to take a polygraph, or she wanted to take a polygraph, but they also wanted other people to take a polygraph too. Quad, I still don't understand. And I watched the episode twice. Maybe some of y'all can explain it to me. I still don't understand why Quad volunteered. Girl, like, this was the Hunger Games. Okay? Like, what was the character's name? Jennifer, what's that white girl name? The one who was the main character in the Hunger Games? I volunteered tribute. I still don't understand why Quad felt the need to volunteer to take a polygraph test. Even Dr. Simone was like, basically, what you got to do with this? You don't even live over there. You know what I'm saying? But Quad basically was saying that maybe, I guess, if she took the polygraph, then maybe it would come out. I don't know. I guess it would expose things, or maybe she could give some information. I guess she could probably give information that nobody else knows, and it would come back that she was telling the truth. If she told the information that she knows, I don't know. Quad clearly has a problem with Toya, and Toya clearly has a problem with Quad. I think the feelings are mutual, okay? Um, Even when Quad, you could tell that Quad, and y'all know, Quad is cool. I like Quad, but you could, from what I saw, and y'all know I try to be fair, regardless of what people say. It almost looked like Quad was just trying to pick a fight with Toya. That's what it looked like to me. Now I don't know. I don't know what they didn't show, but it looked like Quad was just trying to pick a fight with Toya, and Toya was pretty much paying Quad dust. Because at one point, Quad said, what did Quad say? She said, so what else do you have to say, Anila? And Toya was like, so anyways. And she was like, anyways, my straight like that. She was like, straight like that. Yeah, I'm going straight like that. Jump up and hit me and see what happens. I'm like, girl, Quad, you were really kinda, girl, you really like in your feelings, and I'm trying to figure out why. Girl, something must have happened that they didn't show us for Quad to be that like into it. Like, okay. Um and then she was like being real animal. I'm not gonna lie. I holler when Quad put that fork in her mouth like this. Anila. I know that Anila has this reputation amongst the group, or it seems as though Anila has this reputation amongst the group of being the dingy, not capable of pulling stunts in shows. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like Anila is like the Portia of the group. Y'all can take that how y'all want to take it. And because Anila can come across as less than smart sometimes, not to say that she's dumb, but sometimes she can come across as the blonde hair, blue eyed girl, right? That people may not see that she's capable of doing certain things. Now, like Funky say, is it me? Yeah, is it me? Or was Anila low-key trying to tell Toya? Because Toya and Anila it was Toya, Anila, and Audra. We're going to get to how Audra and Toya made up. They were having a conversation, and Anila was basically saying that Quad was the one who invited old girl Zara, Zaina, the other girl in the neighborhood, to the party. Basically, it almost seemed like Anila was trying to put it on Quad. Now, don't get it twisted. I've been said that I felt like Quad, that girl, Anila, basically were teaming up on Toya. But also Anila, they showed a flashback, a clip of Anila telling the girl, basically, I want you to tell the rumor. The girl asked her, what do you want me to do? She said, say the effing rumor. What did she say? Yeah, she said something like, say the effing rumor. You tell the effing rumor. That's what she said. And then also, remember when they walked in, Heavenly said, why are you here? Y'all here to start some mess. Heavenly clocked it from the get-go. Then she tells Toya that basically, like, Quad is the one who invited her. You know, I didn't have anything to do with this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it almost felt like she was trying to say you know how, like, you can't really say? So you have to try to, like, tell the person, like, girl, you get what I'm trying to say? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, girl, that was all Quad. But Anila, girl, you're not innocent by far. And I think that because Anila does come across as a blonde hair, blue-eyed girl, people are just like, oh, girl, she's not capable of doing certain stuff. Now, do I think that Anila said her own break-in, has something to do with the break-in? I don't think so, but it's like I said, like, girl, she's like the Portia of the group, girl. You can't put them past them. Okay? Scott and Contessa make it. Heavenly said either Scott and Contessa, either effing or either they fighting. Girl, supposedly, girls, because Scott and Contessa have a lot of sex. I could see Contessa and Scott having good sex too. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I thought about it. I was like, girl, I bet you Contessa and Scott be fucking down. Quiet as it's kept. Not only do they be having a lot of sex, I bet you it's probably kind of good too. Okay? Once they come, you know, now mind you, they're already no, they didn't. Jackie wanted to clear the air from the jump. Now, do y'all think that Jackie was doing too much? I was kind of with Dr. Jackie. I do find it kind of strange sometimes when I see these shows and they go on these group trips and they get together and, like, I feel like a part of me is like, we might as well just go ahead, because if we're here to repair that was the whole purpose of the trip, to repair relationships, you know, whether it's your friendship or whatever, but to repair these relationships, work on these relationships. I feel like that's something that, if we already know why we're here, girl, let's just get it over with. Because now we're going to walk around here being fake, giving these dry highs, right? If we just get here, you know, eat, have a couple of cocktails, right? Then we can have the conversation, because we're going to be here for 2 or 3 days. I think that was there for 3 days. Instead of waiting until the next day. I don't know. I was kind of with Dr. Jackie, girl. Let's just get it over with. Because y'all know why we're here. But anyways, girl. Toya apologizes to Audra. I think that Toya's apology was very sincere. I do. Toya was crying. Audra was crying. I still stand on what I said. Toya been messing with that girl since the beginning of this season. Do I like when they fight on the shows? No. You know, because these shows, they supposed to just argue, fuss, and fight. Not physically, but verbally, right? So I don't like when the girls be fighting. However, I can also understand how a fight could happen. Like, I could definitely understand how it got physical between Toya and Audra. Toya runs her mouth. As much as people may not want to see it, girl, she brought up Mariah. And while bringing up Mariah, the reason why I think Toya and Mariah got into it was because Toya was running her mouth and told that, I think, what didn't she tell someone that Mariah's daughter was not Aiden's? Like, basically, girl, Mariah got two baby daddies, right? So Toya runs her mouth. And she says things that she ain't got no business saying. And she was definitely taking digs at Audra. They played that clip. They played a flashback clip. I actually posted the picture on the community page of when she was talking about Audra having that champion outfit on. And I told y'all, I don't remember Audra being that dressed down and the other girls being dressed up. And when they played that flashback clip, girl, Audra had on that champion outfit. I remember now Quad had on a sports bra and some leggings. Simone had on some shorts and a tank top. Heavenly had on some blue jean shorts and a t-shirt. I think Toya had on some blue jean shorts and a t-shirt. I think Contessa had on some blue jeans and a t-shirt. Everybody was dressed down. So that's why I was like, girl, I don't remember. That's why she had a problem with it being champion. Because again, everybody else was dressed on the same level as Audra. So anyways, Toya had been messing with Audra. Audra, girl, for whatever reason, felt the need to kind of go back at Toya. I don't think that Audra really had a problem with Toya. Was bothered by what Toya was saying. I really think it was a producer who told Audra, girl, Toya mess with you, girl. You need to. This is your chance to kind of like, you know, have beef with somebody. Even with me saying that I don't think that Audra was bothered, it still doesn't take away from the fact that Toya was fucking with that girl at least 3 times that I can remember. Girl, as soon as y'all sat down in Vegas, she was talking about basically, girl, you must not be good at your job or something like that. Then you also talked about how she was dressed when, girls, quite frankly, she was dressed appropriate she was dressed just like them. Then the next one was when she walked in with her husband. Where y'all coming from with jeans and tennis shoes on? Girl, Toya was fucking with Audra. Okay? Girl, that's just what it comes down to. And ain't no way around it. And that ain't shit I'm making up. That shit was on your TV screen and mine too. Now you could choose to ignore what you saw, but girl, it definitely happened, okay? So I could see why there was tension between Toya and Audra. But again, like I said, I believe Toya when she apologized to Audra. You know, she brought up the fact that, girl, when she had a fight with Mariah, she was depressed. Probably because she was embarrassed. Girl, this is the first season of Married to Medicine. I think she said she had just had her son. I think her and Eugene had just got married or something like that. I don't know if they had just got married or they would like just knew. I don't know, girl. They had just got married or something like that, child. I forgot what Audra said back. But yeah, girl, they talked about it. They were good. It shouldn't have gotten physical between Audra and Toya, but again, I could see how it got to that point. And then when you take into consideration, even with Toya fucking with Audra, that night at the party, Toya had a lot coming at her. She had Audra fucking with her, even though Audra was just getting back at Toya for messing with her. Then she got Quad low-key messing with her. Then she got Anila and the girl messing with her. So it was a lot coming at Toya's direction. I've always said, again, don't get in my comment section talking about, but I've always said, girl, Toya has a mouth on her. And Toya does things. But it still doesn't take away from what happened that night, girl. It was 4 against 1. I like to try to see stuff from all different angles. Anyways, let's move on because we just spent too much time talking about this. I thought I hollered when the next day Audra is pregnant. She was like, I feel like I have a bump. Girl, you just supposedly took a pregnancy test, girl, 13 hours ago. Now you already feel a bump, girl. When Martin said, you look about 10 minutes pregnant. Girl, I like Audra, and I love Audra and Martin, actually. I do. I do. I do. They're probably one of my favorite couples on TV, period. I think Audra should come back next season. Audra has a storyline. She already has a son from a previous, I don't know. I don't know if she was married before. I don't know if it was a one night stand. I don't know, girl, if that's her nephew, if she adopted him. I don't know where this little boy came from, right? She already has a child. And she's a newlywed, and she just had a baby. I think Audra should come back next season. I think that they should make Audra. Well, I don't know how they're gonna have all them housewives, but they should bring Audra back next season. I really do. I think Audra should come back. I love Audra and Martin's relationship. They seem like they always have a good time. They're always laughing in the confessionals. I like them. I already talked about Toya. Toya broke a table with a whole bunch of glass. Girl, I said, girl, this is exactly why hoes can't get their incidental fees back. Toya, how did you break all them dishes, girl? Okay? Girl. Jackie was rubbing Contessa's feet. And I was like, ugh, that's gross. But then I forgot Jackie played in coochie all day. So if Jackie can play in coochie all day, then girl, she shouldn't have no problem. Girl, and when you really think about it, Jackie play in coochie all day long. So if Jackie can play in coochie all day long, she really ain't got no reason not to girl rub anybody's feet. Girl, because if you can, girl, let me show you. Toya act like her freak number is hot. Eugene keep trying to tell us, girl, Toya, your freak number ain't up there, so stop acting like it. Because I think they all had a group dinner, and they were talking about sex or something, and Eugene was talking about how he used to have sex, and basically at the hospital in different rooms. And Toya was like, well, it wasn't with me. We get the lame shit. I want the good shit. Girl, I said, I don't know. Girl, I don't know how to take. Cause somebody could. I don't know how to take Toya sometimes. I don't know how to take Toya sometimes. Cause the stuff that she does say, it is a little bit embarrassing. Girl, you pretty much said that. Girl, girl, this is what Toya has pretty much said on Married to Medicine. Girl, her husband's sex is whack. He got a small dick and he can't fuck. Girl, that's pretty much. If you just wrap it up together, girl, that's pretty much what Toya done said about Eugene at this point. Girl, who needs enemies when you got a wife named Toya, baby? Okay. Of course, Heavenly said acting like she only been with one man. That was pretty much it, girl. That was real fast. Let me look over these notes real fast. P.I. won't take one. So what else do you have to say, Anila? So anyways, when Quap is a fork in the mouth, Scotty Contessa fuck all day. Jackie wants to clear the air from the jump. Toya apologizes to Audra. We drank this shit up. Girl, they've been drinking. Toya said something about them drinking a whole bottle in 2 days. I was set up. Quad invited her. You know what I'm saying? Anila ain't as dumb as people think she is. My good eye is on Anila, baby. If it wasn't for Dr. Karen, I would say kick Anila off the show. Matter of fact, they really could make Anila just a friend of the show and make Audra a main housewife. Cause I like Dr. Karen. I got a little crush on Dr. Karen. Okay. I can't let you play. Oh, y'all heard when Toya told Anila, I can't continue to let you play the naive role. I think it's quiet as it's kept. Toya ain't lying about that. I think what's her face is playing a role. What's her face? What's that bitch name? Anila. Anila ain't as dumb as people think she is. Now she might be. Now she might can't take care of her children. She might can't take care of them children without Miss Gomez. Okay? But Anila ain't as dumb as people think that she is. That was pretty much it, y'all. That was it, child. Shout out to Toya and Audra. They made up. I'm glad. Because really and truly, girl, in real life, when you really break it down, girl, the beef wasn't that deep. It really wasn't. Not for them to be fighting. However, again, I can understand how the fight happened. When you go back to the beginning and the shit that led up, and then that night, girl, Toya just had a lot of shit coming at her. That was on Toya's ass. But anyways, chat, I'm done. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.